it's Samantha, or Samantha Loves Cats. Today I wanted to show you a speed build that I did over the holiday break. I got myself Cottage Living for Christmas, as one does, along with the Laundry Day stuff pack. I mostly got the Laundry Day stuff pack for the build, specifically for this little tiny laundry room that I wanted to add into my take on Little Simsy's shell challenge, which hopefully she'll have uploaded her shell tours by the time that I post this, which should be January 8th. I'm recording this on January 1st, and she made it a few weeks ago, but she has not gotten around to uploading like the tours or anything yet, which is totally fine, but I'm kind of hoping that she sees mine. I really wish that I knew how to record at the time that I made it, because I'm so proud of it, but honestly, that would have been like multiple speed builds. I did not do it all in one sitting, but I explored with like terraforming and stuff in that, which you'll see I didn't do it in here, because I couldn't even figure out where to put the house on this lot, much less try and figure out how to terraform such a small lot. So you will see that me like bouncing the house around and around. But for this build, I was really inspired by like this English country cottage idea. I was thinking like a one or two sim, like a couple household, and then I just really wanted to put a laundry room like off house, like in a shed or something. Like that's just really the whole build. It's what the whole build's centered around. So you will see that I am about to add that once I finish like bouncing this house around, which I'm doing right now. But yeah, so I don't really know what to talk about during speed builds. This is the first speed build I've posted. Really the first speed build that I've done, so let me know what you guys think. I actually really enjoyed making this, but the hardest part has been like getting around to recording the voiceover and figuring out like what to talk about. I built this house a few days ago. I want to say on the 26th of December is when I built it, and I'm recording this, like I said, on January 1st. The reason that it took me so long to get around to recording the audio is because that I've actually had COVID. So that's kind of fun. Not really. You can't really do a speed build. You can't really talk when you have COVID as easily. It's very tiring, but luckily I'm recovering from it. And luckily I'm vaccinated, so it wasn't as bad, but it's still not fun whether you're vaccinated or not. I'm pretty sure I was bedridden for like 2 days. So it took me a while to get around to recording this and then setting up like audio and figuring out how to actually like work the software that I am using. But I feel like this has been fun. I don't know. I am hoping to be able to do this more during this semester. Usually, well, I say usually, like I've been doing this forever. I just started streaming on Twitch at the same handle, Samantha Loves Cats. I started streaming this past semester. I had been wanting to for a while, but I never really got around to actually doing it. I always had something going on. And then Little Simsy, she was doing this Spawn Together charity event, so that kind of was like my push. It was like, this is your sign, go ahead and do it. So got all that stuff set up and started and things like that, but I'm still trying to figure out what kind of content I want to create, because sometimes like streaming is really tiring, even though I really love it and I love setting stuff up, but I want something that I can make on YouTube as well, something that I can like, I don't know, something that I can watch back and script. And it's kind of hard to script live streams. I kind of did a script for this speed build, but I did not stick to it because it was very difficult. So Yeah, I started streaming in the past semester, like I said. But it was kind of hard with school and everything else that I had going on. I have some family stuff going on. So I'm just trying to find some kind of like balance between school and gaming and making like content because I think I really like making content. Like I love editing and like setting stuff up. It's just very fun for me. Like with streaming, I loved making like my little scenes and things like that. It's just a really good time. So I want to be able to put that into YouTube as well, but it's been hard to try and find like a little balance. So hopefully this semester it works out. um I'm thinking that I'm gonna stream 2 days a week, on Tuesdays and Fridays at 6 p.m. Eastern time, and then I'm wanting to upload m- roughly every Saturday, like every Saturday or every other Saturday at 4 p.m. I need to really see how that works out. I am really hoping it works out. But I do have a lot going on, but I also really, really enjoy playing games and like making content and things like that. So, like I said, I'm just trying to find the balance. But whenever I do start posting more, it won't be just Sims. It'll also be like Animal Crossing or maybe like other games that I have some fun with during that time. Uh, During the charity stream, we unlocked the incentive of playing Five Nights at Freddy's sister location, so I might find a way to put that on YouTube because that's terrible. I'm gonna cry so much during that. I played the first Five Nights at Freddy's, and that was something. I was definitely sweating. Anyways, now I'm working on the interior. I'm trying to figure out what I want to put everywhere. I wanted to make it like cluttery cottage vibe. I made the floor plan very enclosed. I feel like that was the right thing to do based on like the vibes that I was going for. I don't know, like a formal entryway, which I do end up changing around a little bit later on. Um, you'll see, but the kitchen's small. Everything's just really small. It's not really designed for a family, and it's not even a starter home. So it's just a good time, I think. Here I have a little table. I love this little table so much. I just love cottage living so much. I don't know. I love it so much. Um but now I'm struggling with what to put in the living room. The living room was its own challenge because you will see that I was trying really hard to get stuff to go where I wanted it and I just could not. And I want to say that I ended up ditching this TV idea altogether. Um I know I could get a tool mod and get it to work how I want and be like perfectly placed the exact way that I wanted it to. But I only recently got a PC, so I'm trying to kind of get into gaming with what I have before I start getting like the mods and things like that. So, yeah, I did end up ditching the TV altogether. But I really like the way that this living room turned out. I was really kind of stuck on the floor plan for a little bit and trying to figure out exactly how I wanted everything to be set up. But I do feel like it turned out pretty good. I hope. So now I come back into this entryway place, the formal entry room, and I'm switching things around and trying to figure out exactly what I want in here. I don't really have a formal entryway, but I'm still trying to do what I don't even know or understand. And you can see that I'm like heavily procrastinating putting stuff in. I keep finding stuff and I'm like, oh, this would look so cute in another room, but not in here. So I'm really trying to figure out what I want to do. But I did end up deciding on a chair. I feel like that's pretty realistic, and I really like this chair. I don't even remember what it's called, even though it just popped up on the screen. But I really like the vibes. It kind of gives me like this thrifted kind of vibe. So I thought that was nice, and I thought that would be a good pick. And then I'm now doing the flooring and the wallpaper. I just kind of I didn't want to do too much in it. I did a brick inside the bathroom, and then I did the same brick in the kitchen. And then I put the, just the regular hardwood flooring in there from Cottage Living. I did not know how to rotate it or do it the other way. I don't know how to make that make sense, like horizontal, vertical, yes. I didn't know how to do that, so I didn't do it, obviously, but I'm sure I'll learn eventually. And then I'm getting ready to do the laundry room, which I did the same brick on the inside, and I was just so excited about this. I was so excited about it. I put like a sink in there, and of course I have my laundry room stuff in there, and then I want to say I put an ottoman and some other cleaning stuff in there. It's just a really good time. Personally, if I was like looking at houses though, like in real life, and the laundry was off the house, and I would have to walk all the way over there, especially like sometimes at night, I would not live in this house, but I mean, it's cute in The Sims, and I really like the vibes, so I'm gonna pretend like I would do it. But in reality, I absolutely would not. So yeah, I'm just inserting a bunch of stuff from Laundry Day stuff pack, and then I put like the essentials in there and then realized that I didn't really know what else came in this pack or what else I wanted to add, which is funny because I made the space so big. So I ended up adding like an ottoman, and I would imagine you come in and you like fold the clothes before you take them all the way back into your house, that whole path. So that's what that little like basket, I know the basket of cozies, I put it in the living room too, but this one I'm gonna pretend that they're folding them instead of it being like just grab it and be cozy. And I also really liked the way that the posters looked overlapped, but then I noticed that it kept clipping and being all glitchy, and that was kind of frustrating because I really wanted them to be overlapped. I just really liked the idea of that, but it just didn't work out the way that I wanted it to. And then I added the off the grid stuff for laundry day. Not that I'm gonna use it like that, but just I thought it was really cute. So I did that. And now I'm experimenting with the terraforming, and I haven't cut anything out of this speed build, mostly because I don't really know how yet. I'll figure it out the longer that I play around with this, but you'll see that I kind of mess it up. I make it go way too far in. And just like the landscaping and the terraforming can be kind of hard sometimes. So you're gonna see all my mistakes. So we're bonding. It's kind of fun. But now is the more like chill part of the speed build. I'm just kind of playing around with the terraforming and things like that. I wanted it to look very old, very like much worn out type deal, with like natural pathing and things like that. Which I was really excited about, and I really like the way that this turned out. I was definitely going for like an overgrown vibe, which is hard to do, and I couldn't get it to look exactly how I wanted in every single space, but I feel like I got it close enough to it to where definitely I'm happy with it, and I'm more than likely going to play in this house whenever I actually get around to playing with Cottage Living as like a actually playing with Simway, because I haven't even looked at the clothing yet. It's kind of funny, like I haven't looked at the clothing at all. I have a good idea of what's in there because I mean I've seen the pictures and stuff, but I just haven't gotten around to playing with it. I've just been so excited to build, and I don't really like to play with Sims like on stream or like in videos and stuff like that. At least not right now, because I find that it's just kind of like really overwhelming. There's a lot going on. Like you have a lot to read, you have a lot to say. It's just I think I might just let the rest of the video play out with kind of the little like music that I was playing earlier in the bits where I didn't know what to say. Hopefully the longer that I'm making speed builds and things like that, the better I will get at like talking and figuring out like what to even say. I feel like it's a lot more overwhelming than I expected it to be, but I really want to do it, so I'm gonna tough it out. Just not today. But anyway, enjoy the rest of the build. Thank you for watching, and if you would like to see more, like, comment, and subscribe.